Good day everyone, my name is Ang Ai Ling and today I'm going to present about the ethic of advertising for the course Introduction to Mass Communication. So advertising is a big part of our everyday life. It's helped business grow and keep the economy moving, but at the same time it's raised a serious ethical issue about the honesty, responsibility and the impact on society. So let me to do a simple briefing about the advertising. In today's media world, advertisements around us is everywhere. From the moment we check our phone in the morning to the billboard we see on the way home, advertising can inform and entertain us, but it can also mislead and manipulate us. Some companies use persuasive techniques that blur the line between influence and deception, often targeting vulnerable groups such as children, teenagers, and elderly. So in this presentation, I will discuss three main ethical concerns. The first is deceptive advertising, and the second is targeting vulnerable population, and the third is promoting harmful product. So I will also explain why we need the higher ethical standard to ensure the advertising benefits society. So the first major issue is deception. Many companies manipulate fake to make their product look better than they really are. So the one famous example in Malaysia is in 2017, Watson Malaysia realized a controversial advertisement called the Janda Churaya. The ad showed the woman become more beautiful after revealing fairer skin, which suggested that whiter is better. So this caused public outrage for promoting colorism and an unrealistic beauty standard. So according to the research, many beauty ads in Malaysia still using before and after photo and message that the young people feel the dark skin is less attractive. This message not only mislead consumer but also harm social value by defining beauty in a narrow and unfair way. So other common form of deception is greenwashing. When the company claim their product are environmentally friendly, but in reality they are not. For example, the Volkswagen clean diesel scandal in 2015 is a global case of false advertising. The company promoted its diesel car as low emission, but later it was discovered that they used diesel device to check emission tests. So the car actually realized up to 40 times more than pollution that alone. So this scandal not only cost Volkswagen billion in fine, but also damaged its reputation worldwide. As mentioned, Chris, as mentioned, greenwashing create consumer confused, increase mistrust, and weakness public confidence in advertising. So the second ethical issue is targeting vulnerable population, especially young women who are easily influenced by the beauty standard on the social media. So the platform like Instagram and TikTok are filled with ads showing one type of perfect woman, slim, fair, and confident. So the brand like Kinohimizu and NH Detox Tea often promotes slimming or whitening product with a slogan like "Be beautiful, be confident" or "Less 5 kg in 7 days." So did this ad link physical appearance to happiness, love, and success? They're also creating a emotional pressure. However, many of these products do not deliver a real result and even harm the healthy. They're also showing that constant exposure to idealized beauty image can reduce self-esteem and cause depression among young women. So over time, such as advertising teach people to believe that self-worth depends on appearance, which is ethical, and unacceptable. So the third ethical concern is promotion of harmful products like the alcohol, tobacco, sugaring drink, and junk food. Even though in Malaysia have regulation on these ends, but most of the companies still find creative way to shut the audience like through the celebrity sponsorship, sport event, or influencer. For instance, energy drink and fast food brands often sponsor export tournament where alcohol company link their product with friendship and fun. So this strategy make unhealthy habits seem exciting and normal. So the company is clearly know the healthy risk, but they still continue to use emotional company to cover up the truth. So this is deeply unethical because its value profit over people will be. So the next one I will talk about the counter agreement and rebuttal. Some people argue that advertising is just a business tool that company have the right way to promote their product and consumer can choose what to buy. That's true. The advertising support the economy and the media industry. But this agreement ignore how pursue and the psychological advertising can be. The people not always rational decision maker emotion and reputation can strongly influence behavior. According to America Marketing Association, emphasize that marketers should do not harm and foster trust. Similar, the advertising standard authority require it to be legal, decent, honest, and truthful. This standard remind us that freedom in advertising must always come with responsibility. To conclude, advertising play a vital role in business and communication, but it must operate within ethical boundary. As we see deception, targeting vulnerable group and promoting harmful product can mislead consumer and harm society. So, ethical advertising should always be based on truth, fairness, and social responsibility. For the company and consumer and government all share this duty to make sure the advertising inform, not manipulate, and not only by maintaining the honesty and respect can advertising continue to grow without losing public trust. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.